So guys, the episode number 9, the second last episode of Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed is now out on Apple TV Plus and I have just watched it. And guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing my opinion of this episode, what I think about this episode and what I felt about whatever happened in this episode. So if you don't want to miss any of that, watch the video till the end. So as we saw in the last episode that Rudy turned on the burner phone of Dennis, and because of that Jennifer was tracking him and he was in danger, and this episode starts right from there. Jennifer went to Rudy's apartment and she hit him and took the phone. And in my opinion, Rudy got lucky in there because she didn't kill. She would have killed him, but she didn't. She just took the phone and hit him once. So Rudy should consider him as lucky. And after that, Rudy went to Gary and he tells her everything that someone came to his apartment and hit him and took the phone. So now that proves that Paula was telling the truth. And because of that, Gary and Rudy went out to find Paula to help her. And while they were searching for Paula, they were having conversation. And finally, Gary considered not to write the story about Paula because this is not what a good friend should do. And because of that, I respect Gary. She put her friend first and the career second, and hats off to that. And other than that, Detective Gonzalez and Detective Baxter are looking into Paula's claim that she said two lawyers came to visit her in the prison. So Detective Gonzalez went to the prison and she found out that Paula was telling the truth, that two lawyers visited Paula in the prison, and she saw the Jennifer's face and her car in the CCTV footage, and she put an ABP on her. And on the other hand, Paula is cracking up the whole case. She watched all the videos that Trevor had in that pen drive, and she tracked down every single person in those videos, and she talked to them, and she found out that what they were doing. Trevor was talking to them, and Trevor was screen recording them in an intimate situation. And after that, Dennis would visit every single person and blackmail them. And the interesting thing is that he wasn't asking for the money. He was asking some weird things, as we saw in the previous episode, that he asked someone to approve a admission request in the Yale. And that's kind of blackmailing they are doing. And after looking into all this, she found out that something is big going on. Dennis was just a handler and Trevor was just a pawn. There is someone big who is handling all of this, and she might have an idea who is it. She was researching it and she found some links in all the blackmailing, and she went to the address that she found. And when Paula went to that address, Jennifer was following her because she is a loose end and she has ordered to kill Paula because she knows everything. And the interesting thing is that because Detective Gonzalez put an ABP on Jennifer, so they got a hit. And Detective Baxter was following Jennifer while she was following Paula. The moment when Jennifer was about to shoot Paula, Detective Baxter showed up and he was pointing his gun on Jennifer, and the scene got cut there and we heard a gunshot. And I'm pretty sure that Paula didn't got shot. It's gonna be either Jennifer or Detective Baxter, and that's where this episode ended. And guys, while this episode was the shortest episode in this series, I mean, the fifth episode was the shortest episode before this, but now this episode was just only 28 minutes long. But a lot happened in this episode. There was lots of reveals. We almost figured out what is going on, and there's only one episode left. And I am concerned that there's a lot to tell in the last episode. There are lots of mysteries. There should be a lot of reveals in the last episode, and there is going to be the custody hearing in the last episode. So I don't know how they are going to sum up all the things in the episode. I think they have to make a 1 hour episode for this because there are lots of things they can't fit in a half-hour episode. But anyways, I am super excited to watch the final episode. This journey of Paula, this journey of me with Paula is coming to an end, and I am so excited about it. This show was not what I was expecting, but this show entertained me. This show got me invested in it, and that is why I love this show. What about you guys? Are you excited about the final episode or not? What do you think about this episode? Have you seen it? If you have, please let me know your theories, your assumption and everything. And if you can, write a small review about it because I would love to know your take on this episode. So that's all in this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.